if we're really quick. There's one guy behind. Push that there. We might get a massive cut-off here. Depends where everything retreats to, of course. If it won't retreat down here because I've got fights going on. But anyway. I should have done these first. It would have been an awesome opportunity. We'll get them all in the end. That's not going. So this is rapidly turning into a disaster down here. And I need to pull... It was a good attempt. I thought we could have just overrun them, but it didn't work. Will I play Victoria 3? I think I will, Michael. I'm going to have to spend some time learning that because I haven't played the previous 2 games. But I quite like a lot of Paradox's stuff. That one looks interesting. So it reminds me of an old game I used to play years ago called Imperialism, which is much the same era and thoughts, but with a different set of mechanics. So it looks pretty good. See you later, the game. Thanks for hanging out today. You know, this is just a game, but it makes naval invasions look easy. The amount of resources and time and planning. Yeah. Yeah, mind you, some naval invasions on a smaller scale did go ahead really quick without so much planning. D-Day was obviously massive. Now, you could technically recreate a D-Day in about 70 days or something in this. But, like, if it's smaller forces... Like, the invasion of Sicily, I think... I've had a fair bit of planning, but it wasn't that long after all of North Africa fell that the Allies launched the invasion of Sicily. And then it wasn't that long after Sicily was conquered that they launched the invasion of Italy. But I think they've been planning that, obviously, whilst this was in progress. So things could move pretty quick. Downside of that is that major mistakes could be made. What have we got around here? Oof! Okay, so the British fleet is still in force there. I do have my big fleet kicking around. What's the situation? I don't have naval supremacy anymore. Well, we need to work on that, for sure. Got 2 subs there. These are the old submarines, so what I'm going to do... These are early subs. Let's put them into big piles, and then we can add the better ones. How do I add them in? Do I do that? I'm hoping it's adding it in as a new thing going over. Okay, I see what's going on here. My new destroyers are going into this this little reserve fleet I've got up there, which isn't a problem. It just means I'm not going to notice where they go. So let me just switch to this. If I change this, it doesn't matter where I build them actually. Put them there. Just I find them somewhere else. Then I don't. Hopefully that forms another fleet, and then I don't forget to keep looking up there and miss them. Oh my God! What's happening to the escorts? This is looking dire. The British. The British is what's happening to the escorts. I don't think the new ones... I don't think the new ones are actually escorting. These guys... Oh, these must have been. Good God, these are like veteran... Seriously veteran destroyer troops. That's good, but there was like a lot more ships there not that long ago. Okay, so it's just as well then. I have new ones in production. And the attack subs are coming over. And this big fleet is fully prepared, so we could do with some serious fighting. Yeah, so the British are still obviously a force to be reckoned with.
Attento.
Oh, I see what's going on here. I need to cancel that order. Get these guys down here. Right. So the light tanks, you can form up in there. Not quite sure. The big attempt at cutting off failed. We'd need... Tell you what, I'm going to trigger the cavalry attack now.
Ordini.
Go for it, fellas. Push down there. What we'd like to see, actually, is that. And that. And we'll see if we can get this going first. Then that's a big cut-off. Get that pocket snaffled up. It would have been perfect if we could have gone across there. I'm going to guess these are chewing up a lot of supplies. So what I'm going to do is we're going to bring them back for some R&R in Cairo. And you can come to Cairo as well. And we can make our next plan. I need an army of something to attack Iraq. Look, we've got the naval XP again. This is going brilliantly. Let's go and do the escort. I keep clicking on this book when I want to go in here. I don't know why. Let's go and do the escorting stuff because we got... oh, this was the escorting stuff. Ouch, then. Big ouch. The naval attack? Let's grab some... Let's get 2 in naval attack. Convoy interdiction. Our navy's advancing nicely in this. It's pretty good. We can probably afford a land doctrine as well now, which gives us all infantry and motorized mechanic defense plus 10%. We'll take that. It's about time we developed some better artillery or built some artillery divisions for doing breakthroughs with. Let me think. We also need... Yeah, I need to add hospital units into these guys. Which I now can't do because I've just spent all the points. Fair enough. Where's our lights? Don't have the best organisation at the moment. They do have... Good, I wanted to make sure they had the logistics in there. Okay, we probably need to design some better infantry templates. Hey, we've got something good going on here. Right, let's crush all this. Which shouldn't be a problem. Those guys can then get reassigned to the front line. The cavalry's going in. We didn't actually get the combat here. Oof. Our tanks are pulling out fast. Yeah, the Allies have a lot of stuff in there. What I'm going to have to do, I think, is build a supply hub. Let's see what supply situation is like. It's truly terribly awful. Although, having said that, I'm going to guess... No, I have put those on. Trucks. Everyone's on maximum trucks, which is... Well, I mean, it's good, but it's not actually... It's not getting the supplies through, is it? I'll put you on maximum trucks as well for what difference it's going to make. Okay, so supply is an issue. Especially around here. Would just... I don't know. Railroad itself, it just connects supply hubs. It doesn't actually distribute any supply, does it? What I'm going to do is just bring that down here to connect up to there. We'll get that built, and I might build a supply hub in the middle of it. But it is an awful place to fight down here. Even crossing rivers is a risky task. It is if you get seen doing it. You get caught out. Definitely something to be doing stealthily as possible. Right, let's get the Marines over to Alexandria, and we're going to plan an attack on Cyprus. What else did I bring over? I brought some cavalry. Excellent. Add them straight into there. They'll travel off. And I've got 2 more garrison units for... Hit pause, so I can just see where I want these guys going. Do I want to put these on the coast of North Africa and then send the irregular troops down south, down to South Africa? Might not be a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that anyway. So we've got 1 who can disappear somewhere. I should be watching these coasts. It's possible that Australia or New Zealand or India or somewhere will try and come and take one of these. Possible, but not probable. I don't know. I better not say that, because it could go horribly wrong. So we'll just put them in where we can. And then this guy, who is some sort of irregular division, can go and join some other sort of irregular division. I've got some regular infantry in there as well. Probably not best suited to the jobs I've got lined up for these guys. I hope there was nothing of any value in there. That doesn't look good. Let's just cancel that. Yeah, look at the forces in here. It's not something I probably want to be messing on with too much. Treaty of Croatia. More concessions have been forced on the Kingdom of Romania, with Bulgaria reclaiming southern Dobruja. Territory was annexed by Romania in 1913 after the Second Balkan War. Regardless of the reason, the Kingdom of Romania now stands significantly weakened. They are currently one of our allies, aren't they? I've just seen we've got people to promote down here. So this is one of the field marshals down... This is the guy from Africa, is that right? Yes, he's leading the irregulars. So we can go organisation. No, cancel. I want to see what it does. Reinforce rate. Recovery rate, because recovery seems to be a bit of an issue down there. And there's this dude who's in charge of... Do the irregulars regain manpower, or are they like a fixed thing when they're raised? I could take infantry expert, or I could take ambusher, max entrenchment. I'm going to take that. Yeah, our poor light tanks. They kind of struggled, but we shall refresh them. Oh, they didn't get pulled out of there. Let's get the whole force together over here. Develop Somaliland. Right, big improvement coming in here. This is going to give us some naval bases, which always helps when supplies are involved, and some civilian supply. 70 days, so a big one coming in. We've got 3 dockyards, which is excellent. Are we really... I think we need to focus on... We're going to run out of escorts here if I'm not careful. You guys shouldn't be training. You should be convoy raiding. Which also means you can come and join them. I mean, our good new destroyers are doing well. But I think the old destroyers are getting absolutely hammered. I've ever played 40k Dawn of War. Yes, I have. The RTS game. Or was it Dawn of War 2, I think. What are my goals on this playthrough? Well, we're going to see if we can win the war as Italy as part of the Axis. So we've gone like down the historical route. So the goal is to secure ourselves a North African empire, oil supplies, etc. Speaking of which, we're missing steel. I'm going to see if I can trade with Vichy France for that. We'll find someone close by at hand to trade with that I don't need to use convoys for. Is this a naval invasion? In the Western Mediterranean? Where? Where is there a naval invasion? Does it actually say where? Naval combat. Does it say? The Balearic Isles. Okay, well we have some troops defending. I have no idea if it's going to be enough. We've got mines going in there as well. What's the situation with this? We have quite poor naval supremacy there and there. But, God, there's so many things to work on. We better spend some political points as well. Anyway, back to the point. Goals. It's just to try and win the war. So eventually, once we've secured this and secured ourselves an oil supply from some of these countries, I have yet to see where we're going to go with that. We're going to see if we can knock Britain out of the war. That'll be tricky, but we're going to try. First job is to get this, and it's not going quickly, shall we say. We'll probably have to help Germany out a lot in the war against the Soviet Union. I'm pretty sure that'll kick off. And it depends what happens when America gets kicked into the fight, which I'm sure will happen. Lots of things can happen, though, so we'll see where we end up. But at the moment, I'm going to lose all my naval supremacy across the Mediterranean unless I get more destroyers built and better ones. So we're still building dockyards. We're going into production. We need to set off another set of destroyers because this is quite desperate now. Which one was it? these. We need the 1940 destroyers. And I'm going to put 5 dockyards into that. And they're going in laterally, which is here, I think. Yeah, so they're all coming in the same place. What have we got? We've got some big ships, which I'm keeping sneakily hidden out of the way for now. You guys haven't had a fight for a while, have you? I could put them on strike force. Don't think I need to patrol these areas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock off the patrols on there and there. Oh, I don't think I was patrolling there. So we're just going to focus on patrolling these 3. It's a big area, mind, but it's what we've got. Let's have a look at the aircraft. What's going on up here? Have we still got bombers? We don't still have bombers over here. Enemy bombers at the moment. Hopefully we shot a few things down. Up there, we've got 200 up there. They're getting the new aircraft, which is excellent. Which reminds me, we need to go and look at what this... How am I going to do this? Current fighters in stockpile, 269. Oh, it's deployed? I need to deploy them. I wonder if that's going to do it. What have we got here? I don't think we've got any... Our missions. Yeah, we're kind of struggling with those. Right, what are these? They're on... Yeah, they are on anti-ship raids. Okay, so I need some air cover. Who are you? They're on army number 3. Let's reassign you to one of these down here. So you're not really achieving much up there. And what's... Oh, these... Yeah, these guys are all struggling. We need more naval bombers. Actually, those are tactical bombers, which are not even building. What's that? Those are fighters. They're on army number 5. I might just put them on... I've not got any orders, look. I might just put them over... No, let's put them on there. I don't know if these guys can reach down there, actually. Where's our nearest airport on the front line? Let's put... Is this... This isn't what I'm making, is it? Oh, no, these are the crap ones, so these are going back into the reserve. That's all right. I had a big panic then. Can I do that? Too far? Too far away. They don't have the range. Having said that, there's an airfield over here. Can I do... It's not letting me, probably because they're not there yet. So maybe I can do that. So let me leave you there. I didn't realise I only had a few days. I didn't realise I had to deploy these damn things as well. So that's kind of messed up. I can trade more irregulars. That might be good. Don't want to blow the Suez Canal. Manage the Italian occupation of Ethiopia. Yeah, I can actually make places Italy, but they have to have really high compliance, which isn't really happening at the moment. What are these aircraft here? On Army 5, we've got close air support and close air support. You're not doing much at the moment, so you can close air support the cavalry. We've got the fighters. Have we got them deployed? I want to see how close we are to this mission. Current fighters in stockpile 3. Total fighters goal 872. That would match it perfectly. And we've got 26 days left. I think we're going to do that. Let's go and put some people into positions of immense power. Let's pick the military high command. We've got the cavalry expert, and they are doing some work out there. Oh, hang on. Is there because our destroyers are getting wrecked. There's a screens expert, but it's just screen attack and defense, and I think that I don't know if that affects... they are classed as screens, but if they're just doing escort jobs, they're not screening anything. So I don't know if they get screen bonuses when they're in combat as escorts. Submarine detection. Yeah, I don't think it's enemy subs that are causing the problem. Artillery specialist. Capital ships expert. That might be good. Bomber interception. Naval air defense. Army regrouping. Division recovery rate plus 4%. Do you know, that is tempting. Because division recovery is slow. I think I might take my cavalry expert, because we can always switch these out later. And where's he gone? Oh, that's cut him out. Okay, so this... Oh, hang on, what is this? Military High Command. These are my options anyway. So, should we go with the capital ships? Get my big things. Oh no, he is there. I can pick him. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. And we've still got 215 points left to spend. I have no idea if I wanted to change anything. We're on war economy already. Infrastructure construction, civilian factory construction. There's probably various things we can change. Railway construction speed is kind of nice. Quartermaster General. We're probably the state where we need more of that, I think. Silent workhorse. Ideological crusader. An editor. Fascist. No, I don't need any of those. Okay, so I think we're gonna swap this. We're gonna lose the infrastructure construction, civilian factory, and the railway and refinery construction. It's only 10%, and swap them for air base, naval base, radar station, rocket site, and nuclear reactor. The last two I don't care about. The other three I do. Mind you, this is military. Oh, let's just swap them for a war industrialist, because we definitely need military factories and other things. Factory output's good. And I think that's good. He's got the damage to garrisons stuff going on there. So we've spent our points. Enough for now, anyway. Got some more garrison troops coming in.
Pronto.
Why aren't you signed to this front line? Oh, these guys don't have a front line anymore. Ah, okay. That's slightly awkward. Right. What I can do is we'll get this field marshal, and we're just going to delete... This is dangerous, but I'm going to delete that and that. And with his army groups, I'm going to give him frontline order. Shall we add... What's this?
Comandi.
Where's the... this lot? You might as well be in here as well.
Pronto.
He's not the best field marshal, this guy, is he? Got no one to replace him with. Oh, I do. But someone who's even worse. I had a really good general.
Comandi.
He's quite good. Don't want to replace him. Can we not see his stats? He is my Panzer guy, though. To be honest, this fella's not been doing an awful lot. So let's delete the pink one. And then in its place, put one field marshal order, which then assigns each army its section of the line. And hopefully it doesn't assign them to stupid places. But I had missed that wasn't working. We should have someone coming way down from the north as well. You should be coming down from the north. I have no idea why you're not. Let's manually assign you to that then. Long walk? He's gone. There he goes. He's on his way. So the war down here is kind of stalled. We've got Field Hospital 2. We've got points to modify some division templates again. If we go Field Hospital 3, we could... Oh, no, these are ahead of time. We'll hold off on those. I would like all the better things here. But, what we're going to do... I need to look at the steel. I forgot to look at the steel situation. Well, we've got huge bonuses for producing everything now, which is awesome. Is it time? Oh, hang on. 1940. We could do with better artillery. There's always something else to go for. But as we're fighting, I need to get all the combat improvements we can. If the advisor works properly, then the screen advisor should work with all missions on screen type ships. Thanks, Triple Ace. I've never put that to the test, and I don't know where I'd look to see the numbers increasing from it in combat. So, but as a lot of the combat for those escort ships, there's not a lot of combat often takes place. It's normally just the enemy subs just retreat once the escorts turn up. I don't know that it was worth putting an advisor in for. It might be. One of those things to definitely experiment with. So is my cavalry trying any sort of breakthrough here? It does not appear to be. Shall I bring 4 divisions of light tanks back again to try and smash through here? The supply situation in here has cleaned up nicely. So it is tempting to have a go. Go on then, I'm going to railroad them back in to here and go smashing into 3 divisions of well-formed troops. I don't like the looks of that, I've got to be honest. Be better to try and smash through somewhere else and then cut down. Yeah, that's a better idea. Right, up there. Up there, I have a plan. I have a sneaky plan this time. It requires a bit more movement. Well, it's not going to work anyway unless I get the final cut. Okay, it's going to work. It's going to work. I know what I'm doing. Let's start getting some better destroyers before we lose everything in the med. What's the situation with the aircraft? 16 days. But I have... Right. Oh, no, hang on. Oh, no. Has produced or acquired 300 new close air support. Well, that's failed then. I'd either forgotten that had been added in or missed it. So... No, we're not even going to... And total naval bombers goal 300. We're going to fail that. We've done the fighters. Right, so if we're not doing the fighters, what we can do now... We don't need hundreds of thousands of fighters as much as we need hundreds of thousands of naval bombers. So let's drop that back down to 10. And we're going to have to get some serious work done on our close air support and on these. The old medium bombers we've got, we just can't afford to push production. Oh, this is going up. Excellent. So what I can do, I'm going to edit this. I don't want to push them all. Do I want to push them all in at once? No, I think that would be stupid. So we'll duplicate this. I'm going to call it Infantry 1940, so we know where we are. And we're going to have priorities. Date. And on this, we're going to put field hospitals. We could do... I'd love to put the support anti-air in here, but we don't really have it. How many have I got? 2. Some sort of recon would be nice. Light tanks. That would be quite good, actually. Or light armoured. These would be cheaper to produce. It would add a little bit of armour. It is only a little bit. That adds quite a nice bit of piercing, actually. Defense goes up a bit. Hard attack. Soft attack, quite minor. I'll put light armoured ones in. So, light armoured recon for regular infantry. Should make them quite a bit harder. We'll save that, And we can't do the air defense ones yet because we're not producing any towed anti-aircraft at all. So what we do... These guys are on the front line. These are likely to be fighting heaviest. We are going to change the template to infantry 1940. And we're just going to do one at a time.